Alright guys, so I'm pretty sure we're on Super Jumbos now. It's only 2 a.m., which is, you know, nothing in the grand scheme of things. 2 a.m. Whatever. We got this. I've been procrastinating for at least an hour. Arguing about Baby Yoda on Twitter. Thanks a lot, Phil Hughes. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hope everybody had a good day. I hope everybody had today off. I almost wanted to take today off, but I took most of yesterday off instead, so you know, that's got to be enough, I think, right? Especially when I still have so many cases to do. I don't even know what we're on. Hold on, let me see. 74 and 75 right here. And we've got to get to 102. Right? So, let's just get to it. You know what I need? I need a Baby Yoda image to put up on the screen. Fight the power. Whew. What's up, Tony? Doing all right? All right, I'm adding Baby Yoda, guys. And I'm going to leave him up there so that when Phil shows up, he can see it. Because he's up. You know, he's definitely going to show up, I'm pretty sure. Any minute now. There we go. Now we got to bring him down a little bit. There we go. There we go. I'm all right. I'm all right. Got a Twitter argument over Disney merchandising. Not a Twitter argument. It wasn't an argument. It was more of a debate, but it wasn't a very good debate because the other guy didn't know what he was talking about. Isn't that how all debates go? The other guy, they never know what they're talking about. All right, let's see what we got in here. We're gonna get 60 autos. What do you guys think? 60 autos? Maybe more actually, if we get like an Aflac or something. Here comes our first auto, and it's the case hit. Okay. Daniel Espino. Case hit. That's what I put that up there for you. I get where you're coming from. Although I'm still all about the Baby Yoda memes. I am. But I mean, I get it. But I didn't, you know, the whole story behind the Baby Yoda merchandising is that they missed it. Now, I'm not saying that they're wrong for missing it, because what they say is if they had had toys ready in time, then it would have spoiled the surprise, right? So they either have toys for Christmas or have a surprise. And it's not like they're gonna miss a few $1 million. You know what I mean? So I get where they're coming from. So I can say they missed the merchandising, and at the same time they can be right for doing it, right? But I don't know. Fart. I don't know why that guy's comment bothered me. It just did. I was like, but. No, it wasn't with Phil actually at all. It was somebody who replied to Phil. And it wasn't really a big deal. I don't know. I like me some Baby Yoda. Go to bed early. Well, technically, to watch these, you could be getting up early, right? Because I'll still be going for another 4.5 hours. Travis Swaggerty, Wolf. You know, this one really does look like Fart. I mean, a lot of his autos look like Fart, but this one in particular really, really looks like Fart. No, I don't really buy that kind of stuff. So no, there's a couple different things that I buy. One, I buy any kind of Spider-Man pop that I can, but those aren't for me. I take them out to the cemetery. So, like, all Spider-Man pops, anything I can find, like Hermione, you know, from Harry Potter, that goes out there. That kind of thing. So I buy those, like, religiously. Jasmine, I buy all Jasmines. The Disney Princess Jasmine. Logan Wyatt Blue. So I'll tear that stuff up, but anything she never saw, I don't really buy. You know, unless somebody specifically asked for it for Christmas. But you know what all the kids wanted this year? They all wanted earpods, Apple earpods, and they all wanted Crocs or Jordans. So that's what I bought everybody this year. I bought everybody earpods and shoes for the most part. I bought the 6-year-old a PlayStation. But everybody else basically got earpods and shoes. Yeah. So I wouldn't really buy this, you know. I wouldn't buy this merchandise exactly. But Mike Wazowski, I would buy. And that's all for the same reason. That's pretty much the only stuff I buy these days. Ryan Jensen, and that's the chrome one. So that's going to go to your player lot. And Greg Jones, that's a nice card. 17 out of 99. You're not even in it. That was an okay first box. No big auto, although Greg Jones is I think he could be. And actually, to be honest with you, so could Logan Wyatt. But they're, you know, as of right now, they're not really big autos. Of course, I guess I just basically said that the other guys weren't. And I don't mean to say that, because they obviously could be as well, but... no shoes. I'm waiting for the onslaught of Jordan Alvarez rookies to come out. I'll buy those for the next mystery box. And Blowout wants to partner up for a... I I think a mid-season mystery box. So I might have a new mystery box product coming out soon. I'd like to get another set. You know, I'd like to put another set with it. But I haven't really been prepared enough to do that. I would have to. I don't think their agents watch me live. But they definitely watch what I put on Twitter. They definitely watch what I put on Twitter. What was I telling you? Okay, I don't even remember. Oh yeah, I around spring training is when if I'm gonna put out another set, I'm gonna have to get out there with a photographer. And I'd love to just stay in Florida, but a week in Arizona wouldn't hurt either. Series 1 usually is the first 2020 product. Top Series 1. That'll be the first Jordan Alvarez pack pulled auto, I think. I don't think anything else will be before that. And then it should be Heritage, and then Topps Chrome. There's probably a couple other sets mixed in there. But usually Series 1, what's that, like February, right? February for Series 1, I think. I don't know. Phil's doing a break, but I don't know. I don't know anything else. Williamson, there you go. Brandon Williamson. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you had a turkey red rookie, Phil. In a Fairfield box. No, but I will be opening another 50 cases of this. But I'm not going to do it as this kind of a break. I'll do it as single cases and personal box breaks and that kind of thing. I had another person ask me to do a sealed case personal break, which those are generally pretty rare. But I guess they saw the one last night. But I didn't want to do another one because, I didn't want to hold up this break any. But entire sealed cases, that would be something, We're still looking good to ship the 24 caser, just the people that asked for shipping. The 24 caser Friday. That's still looking good. I don't want to make any kind of announcement until it's actually done, but it's looking good. Anyway. Yeah, because, the 3-year-old's going to need to open a case for her birthday. Balake. Kendall Williams. Is that why you're doing the flash sale to pay for the birthday party? I can see you kind of going overboard with a birthday party. I believe it. I believe it. Phil, you're gonna have to put some Baby Yodas in your next video. Just as a, c'est la vie. I believe it. Yeah, I know. At 10 p. Well, we had a thing. We had a thing. Nobody leaves me alone until everybody else is asleep. Luke and Baker. Once everybody else is asleep, then I can get some work done. Dasan Brown. I think it's too late. And I can be wrong, so don't quote me. But if you're asking my opinion, I think it's too late to pull the trigger on S1. Yeah, I heard. Young, Wild, and 3. That's perfect. Unless you were thinking about doing retail cases, you could definitely probably still get some retail cases at a good price. But hobby cases they're gonna they're gonna be up there. The only person I know doing Series 1 in bulk is Phil. You ever heard that? If you say it enough, you make it true. That's what we're going with that. If we say it enough, it'll be true. Yeah, well, definitely, they definitely saved Jordan Alvarez. So, I mean, he's the poster child for the release. He's Series 1's Baby Yoda. I believe it. I just sold all of my check out my cards for 1 penny each. So that'll tell you how much I want to get back in to check out my cards. I've got like $30 in there though. So I could offer you $30 and then I would just sell them all for a penny. That's not too terrible. Actually. Greg Jones. Coca-Cola. I don't think I've bought any cases, and I'm not gonna. I don't think. 8-hour video. Hey, that's more than anything I've done this year. Adrian Marin's the man. Brickhouse, Davey Garcia, Alec Marsh, Blue Wave Auto. Did they hold him back? They may have. I'm pretty sure I didn't get any Series 1. Yeah, Luke's definitely could. I really like him a lot. And, I mean, Alvarez is a no-brainer, really. Bryson Stott. It's totally different from last year. Last year, they had to use guys like second-year guys to push the product. You know, they were using guys like Otani and Acuna to push the product because they didn't have anybody really big. They didn't have anybody really big to push it right off. Vladdy wasn't a rookie yet. And, none of the other guys. So, Series 1 didn't get much of a push. Series 2 really got all of it, to be honest with you. Gorski, and then Draft, only had Vladdy as a true rookie. I think they did a bad job with Luke. That middle movie I think that was a mistake. I think they killed him too early. I think they turned him into a whiny curmudgeon, I just really wish they had a strong Luke character. I really do. Kyle Stowers. You know, more Return of the Jedi Luke than Episode 1's or Episode 2's Anakin. You know, just the whiny. Ugh, was not a fan. Well, I mean that's not his full arc though. You know, you can't discount it. I mean, it exists. You know. Sammy Siani. Well, I just got to make sure everybody pays first. And then I'll go from there, you know. Brandon Lewis, we got a gold. I'm not sure it's the auto, though. It is not the auto. Grayson Rodriguez. Wow, look at that. This spot's done really well this second half. Josh Jung. Jamari Baylor. Tyler Callahan. There you go, Phil. I mean, I want to do it after 8. That's as far as I know, really. Matt Wallner. I'll do some in between this I'll be done in 5, 10, 15, 20, about 40 minutes. I need some sapphire in my life. That's funny. Blaze Alexander. Matt Mercer. Gold paper. Isaiah Campbell refractor auto. But not your brother. That's terrible. That is terrible. Did you tag him with the advent calendar? I'm telling you, if you tag him with the advent calendar, I'm pretty sure that's gonna get it done. Oh, that's terrible. Well, I saw it. I don't have Instagram. Maybe you just sent it to me. That could be. Andrew Vaughn. Purple. That's a nice card. Balake. 31 out of 50 with this crappy auto. Yeah, I've got enough social media for one guy in his 40s, I think. Between the forum, YouTube, and Twitter, I'm social media'd out. Oh, I don't really care. I mean, it was a simple mistake. I think he overreacted, but, you know, he's got a certain kind of, reputation, and I think he held up to it. CJ Abrams, I think if you liked him before it happened, you still like him. If you didn't like him before it happened, you don't like him now. I mean, it's no big deal. Not the end of the world. It's not going to ruin his business. You know, I think a lot of the people clamoring about it are people that didn't like him to begin with. And, I think they should just, pretty much mind their own business. I mean, it was funny. It was kind of a meltdown. I think he could have handled it better, but like I said, he's got a personality. He held true to it. I didn't mind it. Mistakes happen. As long as he, fixed it, it's fine by me. Brady McConnell. I think he's right. I don't think he ruined the card. I've closed cards in like that before, or my staff has, and I didn't see it until like a day later. And they were paper cards. They were, my cards from my set, so they were really thin stock paper. you know, and there wasn't a mark on him. Same, almost exact kind of situation. So that being a chrome card, I doubt it left any kind of mark at all. Not that you know wouldn't prefer to treat him better. I mean, the guy wears gloves for crying out loud. You know, I mean, Matthew Thompson, but I don't think there's anything. I don't think he did anything terrible or anything like that. Sometimes they're deleted, but a lot of times if you click on the post, it'll show you the whole thread. But sometimes it won't because it's gone. You know. So like if I reply to something Phil said that's just utterly ridiculous, like something about Baby Yoda, and then Phil recognizes his error and later deletes the original tweet that I replied to, my reply still stays. It still exists. It's just not attached to anything anymore. It makes it look like I'm rambling like a blithering idiot. Aaron Shunk. So if you come along and click on my post, you'll never see what it was I was replying to. Seth Johnson. He's a Ray. Yeah, that's fine. It was his card at that point. Well, there's a couple different conversations going on at the same time, so it's hard to say. What's up, Rob? Shalani, how are you? Also, sometimes, Tony, people just start a conversation in the middle, like, as if there was more to it, and they're just rambling. It's actually, I think it's in my timeline. KBO actually, I think, is the first one to show it. Tristan Cassis. So you might be able to find it there, but if they deleted it at the source and people are tweeting the source, it might be gone. Kyron Paris. Yeah, I agreed with 99% of what Chris Justice was saying. It is shit when people come into your room and all they do is talk about other breakers and promote other breakers. Now, we've got Royals, and Royals will ban you for that in an instant. But I guess Chris just let them do it, And I would get sick of it too. If somebody came in and all they did was complain and talk about all the great stuff other breakers did, it would drive me. It would probably annoy me as well. C.J. Abrams green, that's a nice card. Espino, it's Espino hot pack. So he probably just was at his breaking point, because I'll tell you what, Chris Justice has been doing this longer than I have, and there are not many people that you can say that about. A very, very small amount of people. I mean, basically, Chris Justice and Chad from Firehand, and that's about it, guys. That's about it. There's very, very, very few people who have been doing this that long, and Chris Justice is one of them. And you don't last that long by A, not being sincere, and B, not being, you know, polite, having good character, you know? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I remember you told me that. Yeah, he was. And I used to watch him. I actually copied his mannerisms because I wanted, you know, I was nervous. I was like, what happens if I start a video and I don't know what I'm doing and I don't know what I'm talking about? So I kind of tried to copy the way, because I liked it. I thought he was, you know, genuine. And so in order to sound genuine, I copied it, right? You know, I tried to, you know, when I say, don't just stand there, Buster Posey, I stole that shit straight from Chris Justice. I heard him say it one time. I thought it was fantastic. I've been saying it ever since. You know, but that wasn't originally mine. I got that from him. John Doxicus. I used to copy Chad when he would do the whole Juan de Juan, you know? Do you guys ever... He used to say Juan... I mean, he might still say it, I don't know. But he used to say Juan de Juan. I copied him. I thought that was funny, you know? There were quite a few breakers back then that are gone now. But... you know, and some of them probably just burned out, but a lot of them didn't have character or were genuine, you know, and that's why they're gone. So yeah, I like Chad a lot. I think Chad does a... He's definitely has a certain clientele, but he does a really good job. Reese Hines. And he always has a huge room, you know. I can't get this stuff. You know what? We're just gonna go like this. I couldn't get it to tear. I was afraid I was gonna bounce it. So I was like, you know what? So this is the last auto of this case, guys. This is it. This is 74, right? 74 and 75. So this auto right here, this is the last auto of case 74. And it's another Ray. Sorry, I put those in the wrong spot. So we already hit Seth Johnson. So who's the Ray that follows Seth Johnson? JJ Ghost. It's probably JJ Ghost. Yeah, see. Because we hit the anyway, so yeah. Alright, so maybe not the auto I was hoping to end on, but we did hit some nice autos in there. It was an okay case. Nothing to write home about, but it was okay. None of those cards are going to make a Phil Hughes video, but, you know, still a nice little... All right, guys, so this is box 1, case 75. Phil, did you watch a lot of Chris Justice before you started posting your recent Phil's Pulls videos? Did you watch anybody? Like, did you have an inspiration? Yeah, he probably you know, really needs it. Quintana, Kendall Williams. It's a lot of Kendall Williams. What's the name of his Cards Infinity? Yeah, you probably haven't heard of his name, but Cards Infinity. Really? That's funny. Here. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have used his name. I should have gone with this. He's got 41,000 subscribers on YouTube. For a box break channel without a ring, that's impressive. He's been doing, I want to say, since 2000, mid 2000s anyway, I think. Twitch guys. That's cool. Davis Wenzel. There's a couple people that did basically what I did with the other guys, you know. Look at that. Bryson Stott again. I think we hit a Cantorino. I think we hit a refractor of him in the first case, I think. He's got one of the better Fortnite games around. Taught Ninja a thing or two. Isaiah Campbell. Doxicus. Ryan Nelson. All right, guys. Box 2, case 75. Battaglia, Federer, Ryan Garcia, base auto. Yeah, there's a couple of those. I don't like breakers that I think are obnoxious. It's not that I don't. It's not that I think that they do necessarily a bad job. It's just I don't enjoy it, you know. So that's why I like Chris Justice and I like Chad, you know, because they're, to me, neither one of those are ever obnoxious at all, you know. There was another breaker one time who said that he's the show, you know. And I don't ever want to be the show. I want the cards to be the show. You know, I mean, it's great to have character and personality because nobody else is ever going to want to watch if you don't. But, you know, I don't ever want to get in the way, you know. So, but that's probably why I have 20 people in my chat room and the other guys have, you know, 120. But I'm all right with that. Well, that didn't bother me. It was his card. You know. Dre Jameson. And, Lipsius. Yeah, for the most part. But I don't think everyone has access like they used to. You know, it used to be you could open pretty much anything you wanted to, but now the distributors make it so difficult to get any kind of product in bulk. You know? I mean, I've got a pretty good relationship with Blowout, and anything I used to get I can still mostly get, but you know, even with Blowout I can't get, you know, 20 cases of Flawless or, you know, anything like that like I used to. You know, used to be I could buy 20 cases of Flawless and it's not a problem. Now I can't. You know, Quintana. Now I know some breakers are doing 100 cases of Flawless, you know, stuff like that, but you know, a lot of other breakers can't get this much Bowman either, you know, so I don't know. The best place to buy product is Blowout Cards. www.blowoutcards.com. That is the best place. Jimmy Lewis and Logan Davidson. Nice Logan Davidson. I think the most important thing for a breaker to have is character and integrity. I don't think you can survive long without both, you know? You got to have some kind of charisma, you know? You don't have to be a type A personality, though. You don't have to be, you know... Else to have an angelic voice. I think at that point you'd have to find another distributor, though. I once switched very, very briefly. I went with a big company out of Georgia because being in Tampa, buying from Georgia made more sense. Sakema, because Noah Som, because the product got here faster. You know, I didn't have to pay for 2-day shipping if I'm buying from Atlanta. Well, I had an order in for 100 cases, and they sent me a message maybe a few weeks before release and said, yeah, we're not going to be able to sell you those cases. And I was like, are you kidding me? I mean, are you serious? And they're like, yeah, we're not going to be able to do it. The product had gone up in between the time that I had ordered and the time that they canceled. And so they could turn around and sell those same 100 cases, you know, for thousands of more dollars. So that's what happened. And so, and that's a really big hit, by the way. Andrew Vaughn, base auto. And so I sent a message to Blowout and I said, look, you know, I went with somebody else and they canceled my order. I was like, what can you do? They got me every case. Now I paid more because, you know, I wasn't in on the pre-sale deal anymore. So I missed out on my price, but I still got my cases. And that was the last time I went anywhere else. I don't buy from anyone else. Matt Gorski, Green franchise futures to 99. Looks like a gold auto. Only bad news, it looks like another Ray. Rays aren't the product. The Rays aren't the team to have in this. Seth Johnson. Dilliard green. Seth Johnson gold. Um, 200 I think is the most I've ever gotten at one time. I get 200 cases of Bowman draft, so I just recently bought, 200 cases of 2018 Bowman draft. I usually buy 150 Bowman, 40 Bowman Chrome, and 200 Bowman draft. That's usually what I start with every year. Hunter Bishop, Tyler Baum, Lipsius Blue Wave Auto. Depends on the product, but for this it's $2,000. It's actually more now if you're buying now. But a case of Series 1, $600. Case of Prisms, $4,000. Just depends. Well, Blowout will let you pay $200 down payment. You know, they're pretty cool about it. You don't have to pay up front. You know, you can put $100 deposit down on pretty much anything. All breaks. That's part of our deal with Blowout. Sometimes I'll put sealed product in something, like I'll make it a surprise or put it in a mystery box. But for the most part, it's all breaks. Like for 2019, let me see. I think I've done 3-4 million this year. Yeah, almost 3 million I did in 2019. Yeah, I mean, think about it. If I'm doing 3 million, what in the world's Blowout doing? There was a time a few years ago when I was their biggest customer, but I don't think I'm their biggest customer anymore. And I've steadily grown, you know. A few years ago, I was only doing, you know, 1.5 million. Chase Strump. I have, in 2019, I had 11,000 sales. Desan Brown. Another Balake. Look at that. Balake to 71. I want to say we've got a goal to him already. Yeah, it's a lot. A lot more than, you know, it's funny watching the sales growth over the years. Main gun. Alec Marsh. Lazarito, green paper. Gunnar Henderson, and another Desan Brown, refractor auto. Well, card savers are tougher to ship. That's the only problem. Adley variation. And Brady McConnell, purple. All right, 2 boxes left, and then we get to see Phil do some Sapphire. What do you guys think about that? How about that? See, I gotta do my own sound effects. In the same situation, Phil has a little pop-up of the actual, how about that, girl? Me, not so much. Well, you're not gonna get the same amount of cards in there because they're larger, so they don't lay. You're gonna have to put them flat in a 400 count box, which means you're gonna, for bigger orders, you're gonna have to go straight to a medium flat rate box instead of a padded flat rate. You'll never be able to ship the same amount of cards in card savers as you do in top loaders. Never. Balake again. What the hell's going on with that guy? He's got the worst auto in the product. And then you got to understand the guy getting the cards, he's still going to want to inspect it. So he's got to take it out of that card saver anyway. And then he's probably not going to put it back in the same card saver, you know. If I get a card from you that I want to grade, I'm going to take it out of whatever you put it in. And I'm going to inspect it, and then I'm going to clean it. Even if you've already cleaned it, I'm still going to clean it. And then I got to put it back in my own card saver. What's up, Royals? Is that the one you went to Triolo? Is that the one you went to Korea when she was born? I probably 99% baseball. The basketball people are a different breed, and football people, I don't like them at all. And then the non-sports people, they're probably the worst. Casey Golden. Doxicus, that's more color for Doxicus. You asked me a question, I just answered it, buddy. I'm not gonna argue about it. I mean, anybody that grades isn't gonna use that same card saver, unless they're a completely different animal than I am, which I guess is possible. Sixto Sanchez, TJ Sikema. Whichever one's cheaper. Ultra Pro, BCW, I don't care. Whichever one's on sale. Do not talk to me about steer color. I don't even want to have that conversation. Phil, that guy never came back. What? I had to hit him with the news clippings, but after that, I never heard from him again. No, I don't buy supplies direct. I get them from either Blowout or I get them from the LCS. Normally, I buy everything from Blowout, but some stuff doesn't make sense. And supplies is one of them because they're so heavy, or large. Well, for a card saver, I don't use a sleeve. I mean, card savers are designed for, immobility, so you don't need the sleeve. I know some people use them, but I mean, it's just overkill. Some people break in gloves, I don't know. Chase, what's up, buddy? Corbin Carroll, case hit. Yeah, I guess. I guess. It was too much. I'll admit it did irk me when he was like, you haven't seen a Disney store, because I knew clearly he hadn't either, because they don't have them. You know, they don't have them. Shervy and Newton. Riley Green, that's a nice card. Coca-Cola. Not yet. Not yet. It's coming up next. What are we doing, Phil? 5 and 5? Any moment now. We didn't hit any, big cards. Not really. In these two cases. At least not yet. I still got 3 autos to go. Coca-Cola, back-to-back numbered Coca-Cola. But like I said, still nothing big. I mean, my photo is going to be Balake Walston. Blowout does have Sapphire. They do. Blowout's probably the only place you can get Sapphire from 2016, 17, 18, and 19. To be honest. Phil, that'd be a good video. Do a Sapphire box from all the years. That would be spending your money, though. It seems like it'd be a lot, but it wouldn't be, because 2016 and 17 are sets, and obviously you wouldn't have to show all the cards. But there's superfractors and golds in 16 and 17. 17 also has autos. And then 18 isn't a set anymore. It's like a little 100-card box. And they've got autos. 1 and 4 has a super, so, and then of course 19. All right. Be expensive. You'd be spending your money. Michael Bush. And Michael Bush hot pack to end it. So we are actually using Balake as our photo. That'll tell you how it went tonight. We did have a Vaughn, though. Just one Vaughn. Yeah, a lot of people do that, don't they? No words. We're all spending Phil's money right now. All right, recap. Got a refractor, Josh Jung. Color paper, we've got a gold Shervy and Newton dollar bill and Matt Mercer. Franchise Futures, a refractor for the White Sox. Non-auto color. We've got Michael Bush, Davey Garcia, Riley Green, Sixto Sanchez, Casey Golden, that's golden, Christian Cairo, Adley variation, Gunnar Henderson, Desan Brown, Tyler Baum, Thomas Dilliard, a green franchise futures to 99. TJ Sakema, Jimmy Lewis, Dre Jameson, Evan Federer, John Doxakis, Caterino, Quintana, Ortiz, CJ Abrams, green paper. Nice card. Espino, Cassis, Thompson, Weathers, Andrew Vaughn, Alexander Baylor, Grayson Rodriguez, gold. Matt Gorski, Davey Garcia, Greg Jones, Lucan Baker, Balake, Brennan Malone, Jensen, Ryan Jensen for the Cubs. Plate, that's a chrome plate, so it goes to the chrome spot. Swaggerty and Royce Lewis. Nice card. Autos. All right, you ready for our Balake explosion here? I think I've got a gold, a speckle, and something. I don't know. Green, maybe? Michael Bush, Ryan Jensen, Coca-Cola purple and refractor, Corbin Carroll, case hit, TJ Sakema, Doxakis blue wave. He hit some color too. Triolo, Dre Jameson, there's a Balake. Balake to 99. Brady McConnell purple, Desan Brown refractor, Alec Marsh, Balake to 71. Balake. Strump Lipsius to 150. Seth Johnson gold, Gorski, Andrew Vaughn, that's a nice card. Noah Song, Logan Davidson, Quintana, Lipsius, Ethan Small, Ryan Garcia, Ryan Nelson, Isaiah Campbell, Bryson Stott refractor. Davis Wenzel, Kendall Williams blue, JJ Ghost, Reese Hines, Doxakis again, so blue and blue wave. Espino, Paris, Seth Johnson, Josh Jung, that's a nice card. Josh Jung refractor. Brady McConnell, CJ Abrams, and here is the gold Balake. Look at that. Son of a gun. Campbell, Matt Wallner, Callahan, another Josh Jung. There were some nice cards in here that I forgot all about. The CJ Abrams, the two Josh Jung. Siani, Kyle Stowers, Joshua Mears, Bryson Stott, that's the second one of those. Alec Marsh, blue wave. Coca-Cola again, so he got 3 autos. Desan Brown, he got 3 autos. Kendall Williams, he might have got 3 autos. Cantorino, Brandon Williamson, Jake Sanford, Greg Jones green, Logan Wyatt, Josh Wolf, Logan Wyatt again, Fart, and Daniel Espino case hit. So, some nice cards. It was a Balake hot cases there with the Balake color. That's a good point, Phil. I like that.